My tip today is to get a gratitude journal. I have had a gratitude journal ever since I was a teenager, which what we called it is a prayer journal. And that's where, I would write all my prayers and my thoughts and desires and everything in that notebook. When I tell you that it's a game changer and it will literally change your life, like, I am so serious about that. And I am a witness. It literally works. Write your thoughts, write your prayers, write your desire. It can be how you woke up feeling this morning. Like, man, I really woke up not feeling that good this morning. And, I feel like I woke up on the wrong side of the bed this morning because my attitude is not really, feeling the best. But I want to be better. I want to have a great day. So, Lord, I'm going to need your help. That is a real thing. Like, that's a real prayer. And, somebody could look at that and be like, not you waking up on the wrong side of the bed and blah, blah, blah. Like, okay, yeah, it happens sometimes. But the thing about it is that you want to change that. And so in order to change it, first you got to recognize it. And secondly, sometimes it takes a little prayer and a little help and, getting it off your chest. And it's like, oh, okay, now that I wrote about that and I talked about that, I feel better. And you can just wake up and just write down a bunch of, oh, I'm so thankful. I'm so thankful for my life. I'm so thankful for my home. I'm so thankful that I have a roof over my head and a warm bed to sleep in. I'm thankful for my job and my car, my family. I'm thankful for my life. You can wake up with that. You can wake up just thanking God and, praying for the day and for whatever the day may bring. So I'll just tell you what I do. So when I was younger, coming up, we used to gather over someone's house, and we would have like a prayer meeting. At 12 o'clock, we would pray what we call praying in the new year. We would pray and just like really go into thanks, giving God thanks for all of the blessings that we received, that year. And when I say blessings, I don't just mean like monetary. When I say blessings, I'm speaking of like the fact that we're still here, our lives, our health, our jobs, because that's a big part. I know it's like that's monetary, but yeah, that's also helping to take care of you. So yeah, we definitely want to give God thanks for that. Before 12 o'clock, we would take out some time to write in our notebooks. When I tell you that every time I wrote in my book and I would go back and look at it maybe some months or a year later or whatever, that it would be so many things that had come into fruition into my life. I'm telling you, it works. And when I got my first salon by myself, I was driving down the street one day and I was at a stop at a light. And when I was at the light, I happened to look over to the right and it was a salon and like barbershop sitting there. And so I was like, well, I am looking to open up a space of my own. And I just sat there and I looked at it for a minute and I was like, I want that place. And I pointed to it and I just spoke it out and was like, I want that. I want that place right there. A couple of days later, the idea was just like still with me. I went in and I talked to the owner, and the price at that time was like $1,200 a month. Now, which was honestly still a very good price for that place because it was a full salon. Long story short, I ended up paying $600 a month for a full freaking salon for a year. When I tell you that I know that me saying it out loud, believing it, and then getting my butt in there to go check it out, and God being behind me, making sure that it worked out, I know that that was God and manifestation. It's all in how you believe. Get you a journal and you get in there and you start writing about the things that you desire. Those things are going to come to pass for you. Start writing about how you want peace in your life and the person that you want to be, the way that you want your life to be, the way that you want your kids to be, and how you want them to have success in their lives, the way you want your spouse to be, whether you have a spouse now or you gonna get one in the future. You know, start writing these things, the way that you want to have peace and raises and promotions on your job. Start writing about these things right now. Write about them as if they are happening right now. I am so thankful today for waking up. I am thankful for a successful day that I'm having. I'm thankful for the favor that I have on my job. I am thankful for the safety that I have in the streets when I'm driving my car. I am happy for the raises and the promotions that I get. I am so happy for the way that I feel so good. I am so happy that I look good in my clothes and that I feel good about the way that I look. I am so happy that when I go outside, everybody loves me, that I come in contact with. People are speaking to me. They're smiling to me. They're opening doors for me. They're offering me new opportunities. I am just so happy about that. I am so happy that I am successful. I am so happy that I am happy. I am so happy that I have good judgment and that I have wisdom and that I use my good judgment that God gave me in the right way. I am so happy that I am successful with my finances and that I'm learning how to build my credit, and I'm learning how to invest, and I am learning how to set my children up for success. I'm so happy about that. And write that in your journal. That's today's journal entry. Thank you. I'm thankful. I'm successful. All of that good stuff. And as you continue to write in your journal every day, you're going to find that you're going to write more in that journal every day, because in your mind, it's already been opened up to, hey, when I write these things down, I'm noticing that these things are beginning to happen for me. Just like I pointed to that salon and was like, I want that. And it became mine for half the freaking price. Another example, me and my husband, we wanted to get a new home. Before we got the home, we wrote a list about every single thing. We were very specific in what we wanted. And when I tell you that we got every single thing, listen, we got every single thing that we asked for. And what I will say is, okay, so we asked for all of that. We did not get the swimming pool in the backyard, but we have a swimming pool in our community that's right down the street. It's huge, and it has a jacuzzi, and it also has like a playscape area for smaller kids, like when we have company, because our kids are big, and we don't have to pay the water bill for the pool, okay? Because when you have a pool, the water bill is skyrocketed, and water bill already be high. So definitely get in your bag this year by starting off with a gratitude journal. So it allows you to see growth within yourself, within your mindset, even within the things that you ask for. Because I remember back in the day when I would write in my gratitude journal or my prayer journal, I would ask for a lot of monetary things that were tangible and things that were money based. And not that you can't ask for that stuff. That stuff is great to have, because all of that stuff is available to us. We can have those things, and you can ask for those things. That's perfectly fine, because we like stuff, right? But what I am noticing now is that a lot of the things that I've been asking for within the last few years is more to do with the inside of me and the way that I think and the way that I love and the things that I speak and the thoughts that I have, and how I just want to be surrounded with peace and things pertaining to my family and experiences. Writing out your thoughts, your prayers, your desires, things that you don't want Speak it out. I'm not going to be this way. I don't want to be that way. I don't want to think that way. I do want to do things this way. I want to be this person. I want to move this way. I want to think this way. We want to be high-level women, and we want the wisdom and the virtue and the great judgment that comes along with that. That's who we want to be. We don't want to be somewhere twerking on top of a table at brunch, because that's not who we're trying to be. That's not the level that we're trying to be on. So in order to start being on the level that you want to be on, start by journaling. Start by talking about who you want to be. If you want to be that girl, write about it. Write about what that girl looks like to you, what being that girl looks like to you, what that girl would wear, what that girl would say, how she would speak, how she would think, the kind of friends that she would have, the kind of places that she would go to. Write about that. Write about how that girl would be healthy in her mind and in her body, and how she would talk to herself kindly and treat others kindly, because how you treat other people and how you treat yourself is a reflection of who you are on the inside. And so write about that. Write about how you want to be so focused if you're in school or on your job or with your business, that you want to be so focused on that. And you want, God to just really lead and guide you. Write about that. Write about how you don't want to keep getting in the same bad relationships that don't work out, and afterwards you feel used. Write about that. Write about how you don't want to keep having the same toxic relationships, whether it be friendships or romance, situationships, and all of that kind of stuff. Write about that. Write about the new relationships that you would like to have. Write about the loyalty that you would like to have in your friends, the loyalty that you would like to have in your partner or spouse. Write about that kind of stuff. Write about things that make you happy. Write about things that will add happiness to your life. Write about things that will add joy to your life, peace. Write about the great health that you would like to have, the new exercise routine that you would like to do. Like, write about that kind of stuff. And just watch. Like, the more that you write about that stuff, the more you'll want to write about it. And the more your mind will be opened up to positivity, because you'll want to just continue to write about good and positive things. The more you see positive changes happening in your life, the more you'll want to write about more positive changes happening in your life, right? I'm telling you, write about it. Write about all things that you want good, exciting, and wonderful to happen in your life. Because I have told people before about writing things down and manifestation, and they have come back to me and was like, girl, that really works. And somebody even came back to me one day and was like, honestly, like, I knew about this from when I was younger, but I just got away from it. And I'm so glad that you reminded me, because I went and did it, and I have already seen changes occur in my life. That was within 2 weeks. If you give God something to work with, he gonna work it. He gonna work it anyway. But I'm telling you, if you give him something to work with, and he sees that you're putting forth an effort, and you going greatness and better in your life, that's what you're gonna get. I can guarantee you that, because I'm a witness to it too many times. So many times. Not too many. Because I love a blessing. So get your journal out so you can start getting some of this stuff. Some of this amazing stuff in your life. Some of these amazing prayers that you won't answer. Get in that journal. Write that stuff down. And just watch. Something, if not all things, something is going to be crossed off on there. I'm telling you, I'm a witness. And all you gotta do, get you a book. This is one of my books this is the one that I'm using lately. And you can get a book from the dollar store. You can get a book from Target, Walmart, Myers, CVS, Walgreens, whatever your place is that you like to get books from. I'm telling you, get a book and start journaling. It is so freeing. And things that you might not want to say to somebody else, you can write it down. Because the thing about it is, when we write things out, when we write things down, we're actually like getting it out. You know how they say, don't keep things inside of you bottled up, because then it grows into like sicknesses and diseases and ulcers and stuff like that. That stuff grows. So we don't want that. I can't make promises because I'm not God. But what I will tell you is that I am 99.9% sure that if you start writing things down in a journal, your thoughts, your hopes, your prayers, your desires, things are going to begin to change for you. Things are going to begin to shift for you in a positive way. And the only reason why I say 99.9% that I'm sure about it is because the other 1% is up to you. It's up to you whether or not it works for you, because you not doing it is that 1%. But you doing it makes it 100%. It's going to work. So I'm going to be doing it. I hope you're going to be doing it. And that's all I got. I know that was a lot, but I'm just trying to tell y'all that's only one secret to success. Write that stuff down. Start believing it and start working towards it. Just watch. Don't you begin to see all of that amazingness and greatness come to pass for you in your life. In this month, in this year, I, for myself, have titled this year of 2024 Greatness. That's the title of my year. You can title your year whatever you want to title it. But on the page where I started journaling, 2024, January 1st, this year is called Greatness. So title yours, get the journal, start writing, start believing. I'm telling you, you're going to be so happy you did. And that's all I got, y'all. That's the tip for today. I love y'all, and I'll see you guys later. Bye. Why did I do that click? I don't even know, but bye, y'all.